In this video, I will be giving a guide on how to play Mesozoic Dawn. After choosing your server, you will be taken to the gene pool menu, at which point any dinosaurs you still have alive you can choose. However, you do not have to choose these dinosaurs. You can go over to the respawn tab, which is the 5th button at the top. Since this is a sandbox server, all dinosaurs can be hatched freely, meaning all of these dinosaurs can be played without having to evolve. So I'm choosing Yangchuanosaurus. When you actually enter the game, you can read the server rules, but in sandbox, there are no rules. To walk, keep your joystick roughly within the circle, and to sprint, move it out as far as it will go. The green bar at the very top is your running stamina, but the purple bar is your attack stamina. The button next to the sleep button is how you roar. Now there is an interesting button called the in-place turning button. This allows you to turn in place without actually moving. It's right next to the jump button and the roar button. And as you can see, I'm not actually going anywhere, but I am turning. The sniff button is the one right above that, and it must be held down. Now, the button that looks like a globe is how you access the map. If you don't understand what you see on the map, you can look at the legend, which explains what different symbols are. The middle portion will be where aquatic reptiles are. Now, the button next to the map button is the button to access the menu. This is your attributes, which tells you all of your stats. Your growth, your combat power, health, attack power, all of it's here. And over on the side, you can look at your genes, buffs, skills, and below that is your energy distribution. Leaving it balanced is perfectly fine, but you can also use it to make your dinosaur fulfill different purposes. For example, you can click on tank and it will give you a lot of defense, but your other stats will be lower. This is the same for any of them. If you click on a preset, it will give you what you want. While I'm growing, I like to go for rapid growth, which means you will be quite weak but grow quickly, and then you can change it once you are an adult. You can also customize it yourself by getting less of one attribute and more of another. There are no people around, so I cannot showcase combat yet. However, keep in mind that sandbox and evolution are not the same. Evolution does have rules, and you cannot play as any dinosaur. There is a leaderboard button, a skin market, a shop where you can buy certain exclusive dinosaurs like the aberrant Spinosaurus, and the red power button is how you log out, and you must wait a full 30 seconds. Once you play on an evolution server, you must understand that you start as weak dinosaurs and evolve into stronger ones. How you nest to do this is press the button that looks like an egg to lay an egg, and then press the button to pick it up, because right now it's not in the nest. And then you need to place it roughly in the nest. It will automatically go in if you're close enough. Now that it's in the nest, it has a buff on how fast it will incubate. And once you sit on the nest, you will begin brooding, which will make the egg hatch even faster. The hearts is how you know that you are brooding. If you log out and return at another time, such as hours later, it will automatically complete the incubation process instead of having to wait up to 10-20 minutes for the egg to incubate. Now you have some options. You can evolve, invite, or hatch. Now I got unlucky and I'm already playing as an Acrocanthosaurus. This egg happened to be Acrocanthosaurus. So I don't want to evolve into it. But I also don't have any options to invite people to the nest right now. So what I'm going to do is press hatch. Hatching the egg will spawn an AI helper for you. You can hit the footprint button to control what they do. Press protect to have them follow you. You will usually be able to press the footprint button, but if that doesn't work, move to the family tag, hit offspring, and now you can control it there. If that had been a stronger dinosaur, such as Giganotosaurus, in the egg, I would have evolved into it and become a stronger dinosaur. If you are a stronger dinosaur and you happen to die, hit revive and it will spawn you in as the weaker dinosaur that came before it. So, for example, I had Giganotosaurus, and when I died, I became an Acrocanthosaurus again.